Uh-huh.
All right. So since Fabian's sick of other people,
I really am, bro.
let's jump in. Jump in. This one's kind of messy. It's pretty long, as you can see.
Give me the cliff notes.
Like, I don't think there's a TLDR.
What? What's the?
I'll just read the title.
Read the title for me. Let me
and
know if
then
I want to even listen to this
We'll ramble,
bullshit.
bamble.
What's the title?
Am I the asshole for yelling at my brother's girlfriend because she is trying to get rid of me?
God. There's always some relationship shit, bro. Stay out of your fucking family's relationships. Let them deal with it. Fuck, man. I don't get that. Like, just let someone live their life. If their relationship is that bad, they will leave. And if they can't, if they're getting physically hurt and you have to do something, do something.
They're Korean. They're Korean. Does that entice?
No, it doesn't. What does that have to do with anything?
Because, as the title says, I, 15F, think my brother's girlfriend, Julie, 24F.
Ain't no way it's Julie back. This bitch is back? That bitch from the fat joke?
That's Julia. That's Julie. Is trying to get rid of me. I live with my brother because my parents divorced. None of them wanted me. So
Stop the story. She lives with her brother and she wants to... Shut up! You don't have an opinion. Shut your mouth.
Who?
What do you mean she lives with her brother and she's like, I don't like your girlfriend as I live with you? Cállate,
No,
bro.
she says she thinks her brother's girlfriend's trying to get rid of her.
Oh, it's the other way around?
Yeah,
I thought she was trying to get rid of the girlfriend.
No, she thinks the girlfriend's trying to get rid of her, the younger sister.
Oh.
Yeah, and you spit all over my face with that last passionate tangent you just did. I live with my brother because my parents are divorced. None of them wanted me, so my brother took me. He was 18 and I was 8. We lived alone together until a year ago. He got a girlfriend. She doesn't live with us, but she is at our apartment a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really like her, but I already know he kind of has some resentment towards me because he had to take care of me even when my parents were still together, and he couldn't have a life because he was always busy with me.
Wait, didn't you just say in the first that he took her in when no one else would?
He took her in, yep. And she feels that he has some resentment towards that because he basically was forced because the dad.
How is it forced?
Because there was no one else to take care of her, and he had to, as the older brother, I guess he had to. He felt like he needed to do that. And she believes that there's some kind of underlining resentment from him because he had to do that, because the parents didn't want to be involved with her. Now, as an older sibling, Fabian, I'm going to ask you, this is the same exact scenario.
I do have a baby sister.
You do have a baby sister, and she is pretty young. You are pretty old.
Fuck you.
But no, I mean it in the context of this could be exactly you two at the same time. So I'm going to ask you, Fabian, if it's the same exact scenario, you and your baby sister, parents get divorced, nobody wants your baby sister, and you're old enough to go out, get a job, do whatever you got to do, are you going to take in your baby sister
if no one else would?
No one else wants to.
Absolutely.
And now,
but I wouldn't do it begrudgingly or like have resentment.
Exactly.
Like if I will never do something that I know I'm going to regret or like resent. Like I wouldn't do it otherwise.
Like it would be out of the kindness of your heart because that is your baby
that's
sister.
Literally, exactly.
The world doesn't want her apparently, but you're gonna step up and do what you gotta do.
Yeah, that's family. I would never turn my back on someone I love.
I agree, and I feel the same way. So now I'm gonna continue on because there's more to this story.
With no resentment, I don't think I would.
I don't think I would either. I think I would resent my fucking parents.
That's what I'm. Why don't she resent their parents? They didn't want her at all. That's crazy.
They want to come like, hey, let's hang out. Bow, real quick. Like, get out of my face, bitch.
I think new girl.
They want to get married, and I'm scared about where I will go. My mom doesn't live in the country.
Again?
She's 15. She's 15.
Okay.
My mom doesn't live in the country. She went back to Korea after the divorce.
Okay.
My dad is busy with his new family. Anyways.
So the dad is the one that dipped.
Deadbeat. Crazy.
Of course.
After school, I wanted to use my brother's phone to watch something, and I saw a notification come at the top, and it was from my mom. I was really curious because I don't talk to my mom like ever, and I didn't think he did either. Long story short, he wants to send me to live with my mom in Korea because Julie wants to move in and start a family. She said that when they start their family, they don't want to be looking after a teenager as well. Well, Julie, I hate to break it to you that even if you did start a family, they eventually become teenagers, and you can't ship them away either.
You can't. No.
So,
I mean,
you might as well practice with
but
the baby
that
sister.
wouldn't make you a really good mom, now would it?
You might as well practice.
Yeah,
Get your reps.
That is true.
In.
I agree.
You stupid bitch.
But the brother's more. Why would he even entertain the idea of sending his sister away for some girl? because she doesn't want to raise a kid. I would have been like, that's a red flag on you, girl.
That is a
What you mean
crazy
you don't
red
want to
flag.
raise no kids?
That is crazy. And as we go through this story, 2 people are typing comments. That's pretty interesting. I didn't tell him anything and just put the phone back. I went to sleep really scared, and now today I went to my cousin's house and told him what my brother was planning to do, and he told his mom. So now let's
So her aunt, basically.
yeah. So
Okay.
now let's take the perspective of the cousin.
Mm-hmm.
Would you have told your mom if you heard that from your cousin? That they were
She was gonna
planning
be
sent
shipped away?
Yeah, because the
Would I
brother.
tell my mother?
Yeah.
No. What does
No?
my mother have to do with it?
Damn. I thought that was pretty cool of the cousin to do. Because now it's actively a
A family
conversation.
situation, but
yeah.
it doesn't sound like the mom cares about her enough anyway. What would her sister talking to her change?
Maybe the aunt cares about the family more than.
If anything, if I was the cousin, if I felt that way and I didn't want anything to happen to my cousin, I would be like, I would talk to my mom, be like, hey, can if and when they do kick her out, can we take her in?
I think that's the point. That's why she told
Ah,
her.
okay.
I think she was kind of smart and be like, hey, I'm going to go through
But to
this.
just speak to her mom and be like, no, don't take her or whatever
No,
the case may be.
She spoke to the cousin, and the cousin spoke to her mom, telling
Yeah.
her what was going to happen with her cousin.
And what is the aunt gonna do now?
I don't know. We're about to find out.
Oh,
My cousin's mom ended up asking him why he was going to send me to live with my mom, and
Mm-hmm.
he asked her how she knew. She said that I told my cousin and that he told her.
Mm-hmm.
My brother took me back home because he didn't want to cause a scene at my aunt's house.
yeah.
So clearly, the brother is
Brother sounds
acting
like a
some
fucking
kind of way.
asshole. Yeah.
When we got back, he asked me how I knew, and I told him I saw his text to our mom and about how he was sending me away. I was really mad and I was yelling at him. He tried to hug me and sat down on the couch with his head down, not talking. Then, like 10 minutes later, Julie came. When she came in the living room, she asked what happened, and my brother said she knows. And then Julie tried to talk to me, and I stood up and started yelling that I don't know why she has a problem with me, but I'm his sister, so I'm not leaving. I also called her some names because I was really angry. Names like bitch, cunt, dumb bitch.
Not a good.
I'm adding that in. That was it.
Oh,
That's,
that's
part
not a
of
good
it.
idea.
Then, to my surprise, my brother pushed my shoulder and told me to go to my room. I asked why, and he yelled at me to go to my room. Julie was crying at this point. I went to my room and cried. I think he is going to send me away. I don't know why. She doesn't like me. I didn't do anything to her. Am I the asshole about yelling at my
Yes.
brother's girlfriend? I told my friends about this, and they said I shouldn't have yelled
Yep.
because she probably has her reasons to
Yep.
want me with my mother.
No, but she shouldn't have yelled because now it's gonna give whatever ammo that wife needed to convince her man to send that little girl away.
See?
She just got it.
See?
Literally that.
You
like,
wanna
see?
raise a family
Literally,
with that
that's what
girl
she gonna
around?
do. You know she gonna do this. She gonna be like, you want to raise
want that bad
crazy?
example?
Yeah, literally, she gonna be like, you want our kid to act like that? No, send that girl. Like she gave her all the ammo that she
away.
needed.
Get out.
She should have sat down and spoken to her brother about it instead of but I get it. Like, especially at that age, bro, I was emotional. So I can't imagine what the feelings that she's going. Imagine always feeling like you weren't wanted, especially by everybody around you. And then the one person that did,
that you thought wanted you,
is
and
like
is now
trying to send you away. I
send
can only
you
imagine
away
the amount of trauma that would like hit you, right? When
all
you
at the
read
same
that.
time.
So I understand the emotional outburst, but she gave them what she gave that wife what she wanted.
She didn't
the
help
ammo.
her case.
Yeah, she should have. But the brother's I think the brother's an idiot.
I feel like the brother's a bigger asshole.
Yeah,
Like,
a
what are you-
million%.
What are you doing?
I feel like that little girl is just a little girl who's confused about the world and is afraid that she's gonna end up nowhere.
Like right now, you got a 2-bedroom apartment. Get a fucking 3-bedroom apartment.
If he
'Cause I'm
makes
assuming
enough
he has
money
a room,
and I'm guessing
she has a
has
room.
no. I'm guessing that the brother and the sister have their own rooms, and I'm guessing the girlfriend comes and sleeps in the
in the
boys'
brother's room, right?
Yeah,
So, but I'm saying, if you want to start a family, just get a 3-bedroom. The 2 adults will sleep in the same room. His sister will sleep in another room. And if
Yeah.
you're really animated about starting a child, then another room
Yeah,
is for the
I
new
guess you're right.
child.
Yeah.
Right? Because I don't think in today's economy, you want to start popping out babies like that, left and right. Pop, pop,
yep,
pop,
yep,
pop,
yep,
pop.
yep. It's expensive.
And even if he couldn't afford it, right? Like you're like, you don't know if he could afford it. What if you really wanted a family with me, bitch? You are gonna go half on the
Yeah,
family
for sure.
expenses.
Absolutely. That's what I'm saying. If he wanted to start a family with somebody like this, right? Not only should he have known that, like, hey, I don't have the room currently to start a family because I'm taking care of myself. Which basically, that's his kid. If he raised her from the moment that they left, and that's his daughter, basically, right? And for him to just be like to his own kid that he raised
peace.
because he found the girls, and I, as a partner, would not only see the girl as a red flag, but him. I'd be like, you would abandon someone that you've known for years just because someone new told you to, that's
Yeah.
insane to me. He should have at least had enough fight back to be like, hey, that's my baby
That's a
sister.
deal breaker.
We have to compromise
We
somewhere.
can't do this. No
yeah.
compromise. That's my.
No, I'm saying like, oh, we
my
have to
child.
we have to bring her in. We got to find a bigger house. I cannot not let you say, oh, I don't want to raise a teen kid and she's gone.
You gotta go half on the rent. I'll
Yep.
cover my sister's expenses
Yep.
and some of the family expenses.
Yeah.
If you really want to do this, like, help me out because
Exactly.
she's 15. In a few years, she'll go to college. She'll be an
And
adult,
she
get
won't
a
even be
job,
in the
do
house.
whatever.
She'll be in
Like, she'll
college.
be coming in and out. Like,
And then when she gets old enough to help, when it comes to dishes, cleaning,
she could do that now at 15.
money, right? When she starts getting like a job, she can help. She can even help you babysit your baby whenever you need it. But instead of
Exactly.
being smart, you're like, get out of here.
Get out of here. You're not
Idiot.
useful to me. You know what
Idiot.
I think is happening? This is what I think Julie's plan is. I have no idea.
Fuck that.
What
It's
it
everyone
is.
with the J's names.
I
What's going
feel
on?
like-
Julia.
Julia, bitches.
Bitches, bro.
I feel like maybe she wants to be the stay-at-home mom. She's like, if we keep the kid
Oh,
around,
I can't be a stay-at-home
I can't be a stay-at-home mom
'Cause she
you
always
gotta
gonna be
provide
home.
for the sister, and you gotta provide for our family, and you're gonna expect me
Maybe.
to contribute to
That
some of
might
these
be it,
things.
then.
And maybe she's just like, no, I want to be a stay-at-home mom. Like, you make just enough to keep you and your sister afloat.
That means you
Imagine
get
if
to-
you
yeah.
got rid of her. We started a family. You could keep us afloat while you go out.
But
and
why
you don't
wouldn't
have
the,
to change?
why wouldn't the older brother see that as a red flag and be like, I don't want to be with this type of person?
Maybe this is only bitch, only girl. Maybe it's his first girlfriend.
Oh, maybe.
Doesn't want to give it up.
Maybe.
Give up that relationship. But I think
I don't think
everybody sucks here. I think
No,
sister
not that little girl.
violated.
Yeah, she will be
She
for
did
yelling.
She did
didn't
help
have to
herself
laugh.
out. She was
Not
an
at all.
asshole to herself.
Yeah.
I believe.
If anything, she made her life
worse.
harder by yelling at people
Yeah.
because now, whatever sympathy they had for her, out the window
I
because she
feel
started
like
yelling at them.
when he was like, "How did you find out?"
Yeah.
That was your perfect opportunity to fucking milk it.
Yeah, to be sad.
To be
People
sad,
like, why would
to
you
be like,
ever
why would
like
you
abandon
abandon
me
me?
after everything we've been through together? Yeah, of course. But instead,
I thought you were the only person that cared about me and
Yeah.
really tug on those heartstrings and really manipulate the
or
situation
even
in your favor.
even when that bitch walked in the door, you could have been like to your brother, "Hey, can we have this conversation without her here right now? Let us have this, and then once we figure it out, we involve her."
yeah.
Right? Just be like, "Hey, just stay out of it for now." Instead of losing it and just start like yelling at her.
Like, pow, pow.
Because
pow,
you said he
pow.
pushed her and then sent her to her
was like,
room.
"Go to
That
your
means that
room."
man is whipped. That means he will take her side over his baby sister's, and that's foul.
That's foul. So that was this mini worth of Am I the Asshole? I'm gonna split them up to 3 episodes. We did 3 of them, so this might sound weird on the third one. They're like, "Hey, what do you mean 3? It's only been the one." Editing, illusion.
It's
Anyway,
almost like we record a lot of these on the same day.
it's almost like if we did. But we will see you guys on the next piece of content from
Peace.
Idle Talk. Again, at Idle Talk Pod on YouTube, Idle Talk on anywhere you get your
Any
podcasts,
socials.
and Idle Talk Pod on Instagram, TikTok. Let us know where you see this, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.
Peace,
love,
love.
murder,
Bye bye.
murder she wrote.